Okay, now it's a host IP. Host IP means we need to discuss one more key
Host
point.
IP.
Yeah, this IP assign end devices. Okay, one more thing. Broadcast address, why we use? It's a IP address, but always reserved. This address never assigned end devices. Why we use broadcast, we discuss. So whenever we perform the subnetting rule, so must be follow this 5 steps. If you've done this 5 steps, so within a second, subnetting will be clear. So before doing subnetting, must be go through this theoretical point, why we use subnetting. Clear? Then we discuss subnetting rule. So now, subnetting we can perform. But subnetting will perform in 2 methods. First is my for host concept, and second is my a network. Sometimes network name is a group. Sometimes network name is subnet. Okay, so no need to any confusion. Now, so we start from host concept, then we learn network. First we discuss host concept with class C, then we start class B, then we discuss class A. Same concept with class C, we start network, then class B, then class A. Now, before doing a subnetting, we need to learn decimal to binary. We can learn. Now, one thing must be clear. Whenever we perform binary task, so in binary, we are getting only one option, 1 or 0. So 1 means bits on, or 0 means bit is off. Okay. Decimal means, if someone asking decimal means a numerical address. Numerical values. Which one? In between 0 to 9 or combination values. Now, how to start binary to decimal or decimal to binary task in subnetting? So we start from how many bits? If you are receiving the 4-bit, so in 4-bit, how many values and how many decimal values we can get, and how many values possible to convert decimal to binary, binary to decimal. So 4-bit means we are getting 0, 1, 2, and 3. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. We are getting a 4 values. Now 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, and 2 power 3. If we are putting 2 power 0, so value is 1, 2 power 1 is 2, 2 power 2 is 4, 2 power is 3, 8. So this value we can receive after performing a power option. Now, create a box. In this box, put the higher value first. So higher value is 8, then 4, then 2, then 1. Now, so this value help to do decimal to binary. Now, for example, if you are receiving the decimal value is 3. So how to get this one is my decimal. How to convert this decimal value 3 into binary? So 8 is higher than 3 or lower? So it's a higher value. So 0. 4 is higher? Yes. We need to turn off. 2 is lower? Yes. So if you do 3 minus 2, so how many remaining? 1. So 1 is also not higher, not a lower. It's an equal value, so on. So decimal is 3, but binary is 0, 0, 1, 1. If you are getting a decimal value is 7, then binary is 0, 1, 1, and 1. If you are getting a decimal value is 9, then 1, 0, 0, and 1. If you are getting a decimal value is 11, then 1, 0, 1, 1. If your decimal value is 14, then 8, 4, 2. So 12 plus 2, 14, then 0. If you are getting a decimal value is 15, then 1, 1, 1, 1. But which decimal value is possible to convert binary? If you are getting a 16, so possible to convert? No. Because if you total all values. So how many values we can get? Total is 15. So from 1 to 15 is possible to convert decimal to binary. But how many bits? Only 4 bits. Now, one more thing. If you are getting 8 bits, so how many values we can possible to convert decimal to binary? Now we need to learn. So if you're having class, so in class, we are getting some octet. In octet, how many bits represent? 8 bits. So how to represent this 8 bits? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So 2 power 0 means 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and then 128. So those value we are getting after using the formula. Now, create one more time box. This box is ready. Now, put the higher value first. So higher is 128, then 64, then 32, then 16, then 8, then 4, then 2, then 1. So all values is represented in my how many octet? In 1 octet, because we are getting 8 bits. Now, we need to do a decimal value. So right now we are getting some decimal value and trying to convert into binary. So decimal value is, for example, 7. 7 is how to convert? 128 is higher, so turn off, off. 8 is also higher, off. 4 on, 2 is on, 1. So 7 is ready. If you are getting a 9, then 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. If you are getting 16, then 0, 0, 0, 16 is 1, and rest of the values 0, 0. Now, if you are getting a 19, then 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. 16 plus 2 plus 1. If you are getting a value is 35, then 0, 0, 32 is on, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. Now, if you are getting a value is 69, then 0, 1, 0, 0, 16, 8. Okay, 4 is on because 64 plus 4, 68, 0, 1, 69. If you are getting a value is 132, then 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, and then 1, 128 plus 4, 0, 0. So I think we can get the possibilities. Yes or no? No. If you are getting decimal to binary task is done successfully, so we can also learn binary to decimal. So we can provide some exercise notebooks. Okay. So this book's available in soft copy. You can receive on your Google Drive. So go to Ccna book and software, go to study material and IP addressing workbook. In this workbook, you can learn the subnetting part and advanced subnetting also. So right now, first exercise is verification of IP address. And then second exercise is private address. Then third is default subnet mask. If you've done this first task, then move to next task. First, we learn binary to decimal. Yeah, we can do how to do binary to decimal. For example, we need to crack this one. So right now, verify how many values on 64, 32, 16. Okay, 64, 32, and 16. Plus the all values 4, 2, 6, 6, 12, 2, 1. 6 plus 1, 7, 3, 10, and 11. Done. Now 4, 2, 1. Okay. So I think plus 7. So how many values? 119. Easily you can do. Some question also available in this workbook. So you need to solve this one. Now, next is decimal to binary. Last time we done, na? So same process. For example, if you are receiving the 50 value, how to convert? 128 is on? No. Off. 32 is on, 16 is on. If you plus those values, so 48. So how many remaining? Only 2. 0, 0, 1, 0. It's a done. So decimal to binary, binary to decimal. It's a done. Now third task. Address class identification lab. This one. So this address is which class? So check first octet. It's a class C. You need to solve these questions. Now go to next task. Next task is in this exercise, you need to learn the circle the network portion. Okay, in this address, circle how many octet in network. So this address is class C, and in class C, we are getting a how many octet in fixed. We are getting a 3 octet fixed for network, and circle the host portion. Okay, in this line. So verify this address is class C, only 1 octet for host. So circle this time. Now next exercise you need to move. Next is default subnet verification. So verify this address is which class? Class A. So default is 255.0.0.0. Now, so this one is your homework. You need to solve it. Okay. Now one more thing. Now move to next task. So decimal to binary is successfully achieved. Now we need to learn the next task is borrow bit. Okay. So borrow bit is very simple. First, remember two things. How many bits we are using right now? 8 bits. So how to calculate the bits? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. So total is how many bits we are using? 8 bits we are using. Now, whenever we learn the borrow bit concept. So how to get the borrow bit concept? So in this side we learn borrow bit. So borrow bit means always check. Remember this theory. Always check first on bit position number. Okay. So can you please verify whenever we do at 7 decimal to binary? So coming from this side, and which number value first on 4 number. This value available on which position number? First, second bit, third bit, fourth bit, fifth, sixth, seven, eight. So which one borrow bit? Able, can you please verify the borrow bit of this value? Borrow bit is how many? Borrow bit is 3, because third number bit first on. If you are converting again the decimal to binary process, 9. So 9 coming from this side, which value first on? 8 number. 8 number value represent on which position number? Verify the position number. Which one? A borrow bit is 4. Now coming this side, 16. So this one is also coming, but right now verify the position number of value. Able, which one? The borrow bit is which value? 16 will be on. So which value position number? Fifth number. So fifth number we are getting the 16. Borrow bit is 5. For 19, verify the 19 borrow bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again 5. So this one borrow bit is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 number. Yes or no? This one is 5th. So borrow bit is 6. Same this one borrow bit. So I think this one is 7th and this one is 8. So borrow bit is 7, borrow bit is 8. So we done the borrow bit task easily. Okay, now next thing we need to learn about next task. So two scenarios we discuss in subnetting rule. Decimal to binary, borrow bit. Now we discuss these 3 steps. Very simple. Right now, for example, if you are receiving the email from your network admin, in this email, network admin say, I required how many IPs? 10 users IP. So whenever network admin say users or say devices, so that means we are following the which one portion task? Host. So we follow host concept. If you are doing a host concept, so always remember bit always off. Which one task, dear? Bit always off. How to do off bits we discuss. So right now 10 users IP required and network admin provide the address. Which address you use for providing the IP? 192.152.10.0. Use this address. Okay. Now how to crack this email and how to provide the addresses. So first task, which one? Decimal to binary, we follow directly. But before following this task, must be verify this address which class. This one is class C. And class C only 1 octet free. Always remember. Now, so how to do decimal to binary? So decimal value is which one? This 10 number, because 10 users IP required. So in class C, 1 octet free, na? So in 1 octet, how many values we are getting? This values. So copy this values in 1 octet. Go to next slide and paste on this side. This one is my 1 octet value. Now, so 10 number convert into binary. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. It's a done decimal to binary. Now second task. Second task is a borrow bit. How to get the borrow bit? Again, follow the same method. Coming from this side and verify the first on bit on 8 number. 8 number means position number is 4. So how many bits borrow? 4. Now third number task. Third number task is DSM to CSM. So how to perform the DSM to CSM? Again, follow the same step. Class C default subnet mask must be remembered. 255, 255, 255.0. So in class C, how many octet fixed? This 3 octet already fixed. That means we cannot use. But last octet is free, this one. So this one is my free octet. In this octet, how many bits present? 8 bits. So how to represent this default subnet mask for subnetting? DSM is 255, 255, 255.000.000. So how many zeros? We put 8 because this one is free. Now we follow which one rule? Host concept, and bit always off. So how to do bit off and how many bits we need to off? So borrow bit is 4. If you are doing a host concept coming from this side and turn off the 4 bits because borrow is 4 now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many bits are remaining to on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this thing is clear now. Now create DSM to CSM task. So DSM is 3 octet already fixed. Represent 255, 255, 255 dot. And how many bits on? 4 bits. So 4 bits means 128, 64 and 32. If you are getting a 1 bit on, that means 128. 2 bits on, 192. 3 bits on, 224. 4 bits on, 240. If you are getting 5 bits, that means 248. If you are getting a 6 bits, that means 6 bits on means 250. 7 bits, 254. 8 bits, 255. Because if you plus all values, so 255. Now, so how many bits on? Able, how many bits on? 4 bits. So 4 bit means 240. So last octet we put 240. And this one is my ready CSM. For how many IP address required? 10. Okay, now fourth number task. We follow again these steps. Increment. Increment means always do 256 minus. In your subnet mask, not fulfill octet. So which one is not fulfill octet? First octet is already full, second is full, third is full, and fourth is not fulfill. Because this octet must be go to 255. Right now it's 240. So 256 minus 240. Always 256 minus. And how many increment is remaining? 16. Now fifth number task. Fifth number task is a block. We create block. But for block, we already getting the address from the admin. 192.152.10.0. How to cross verify this address? Write down your address first and verify with your subnet mask. In subnet mask, first octet fixed, so this one is fixed. Second fix, this one fixed always. Third is fixed, this one is also fixed. But fourth octet, it's a 0 and this one is 240. That means we can put the changes value in fourth octet. And right now we are getting a 0. 0 means this one is my first network address. Now, how to get the block information? Because we required network address, we required IP, we required a broadcast address. So how to get? So write down as it is 3 octet 192 152 10 dot, because 3 octet never get any change, but 4th octet we are getting a 0 and my increment is 16. So put your increment in 4th octet because this octet will be fulfilled. But 16 is my second network address. But before 16, which one address is available? 192.152 10 dot, which one? 15. So 10.15 is my broadcast, and from 10.1, 192, 152, 10.1 to till go to 192, 152, 10.14 is my valid IP. And whenever we are sending the email, so admin only required this information. In a block, we are getting only 3 information. Which one? We required network. We already said valid IP, sending, broadcast address. Okay. This address will help to create another network. But in first network, we can get 10 IPs. How to verify? So verify the off bits in your subnet mask. How many bits off? 4 bits. So 2 power h minus 2. That means host bit. H means host. So 2 power 4 minus 2. Why we do minus 2? Because network and broadcast never assign end device. So 16 values we are getting, but 16 minus 2. How many valid address we are getting in this block? 14. And network engineer, network admin required how many IPs? Able, how many IPs? 10 IPs. So it's a simple. But last time, if we are using directly default subnet mask, so 256 is my address, but after minus 10, so we are getting only 246 is valid address remaining. So why we are doing a wastage? So that is the reason we create the custom subnet mask. Now, same one more question we discuss from class C. Same one more question. For example, if you are receiving the again email, but in this email, admin say, I want to assign how many IPs? 100 users IP address. So how to resolve this mail? Network admin also provide the address right now. For example, 193.171.16.0. This address network admin will provide. So right now, first task we need to perform decimal to binary. And which one is my decimal? 100, because 100 user IP required. So first task must be verified. Very easy. For 100 is my decimal, convert into binary. 0, 1, 64 plus 32, 96, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 100. Now, second task, borrow bit. How many borrow bit? Coming from this side and verify the first on bit. 64 and 64 available on position number 7. Now, third task. Third task is DSM to CSM. Can you please verify? This one is class C requirement. 193. Yes. So class C default subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Is in class C, 3 octet is fixed and 1 octet is free. So in this octet, how many bits represent? 8 bits. So how to represent my default subnet mask in CSM? So write down your CSM. First 3 octet is fixed. And 4th octet 8 bit now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, so CSM is ready. But how to say ready? Right now, this one is not a CSM. This one is my default subnet mask represent, brother. This one. So this one is actually my DSM. Now we need to do next task. We are doing a user. User means host. And host means bit always off. How many bits to borrow? 7. So coming from this side and turn off your bits from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And how many bits remaining? Only 1 bit. So if you are getting a 1 bit is enabled, that means how many value? 1 bit means 128. Now, so subnet mask CSM is 255.255. This one. But now CSM is actually we ready. 255.255. How many? 128. And this one is my CSM. Now next task. Next task is after third task, we need to follow the 4th number task. And 4th number is always very simple, increment. Increment is simple, 256 minus your not fulfill octet. So verify in your CSM which one is not fulfilled. Fourth number. So 128 must be minus. So how many bits remaining? How many bits remaining? 128. Yes or no? Now, fourth number task we need to follow. Fourth number is done. Fifth number is block. So network admin already provide the address. Put your address 193.171.16. Okay, 16.0. So first is full, always same. Second is full, always same. Third is full, always same. But fourth is not fulfilled. So we say this one is 0. That means this one is my first network. Okay, now next task. How to get the valid IP and broadcast? So already write down this address 193.171.16. Increment is how many? 128. So this one is my second network. But we required second network? No. Before second network, which one is my broadcast? We always get broadcast first. 193.171.16.127 is broadcast. Okay. A valid IP start from 193.171.16.1 until go to 126. So this one is my valid IP. Now verify. So whenever we are sending the email for network admin, we send this block only, this one. Because in this block, we are getting network, valid, and broadcast. If someone asking, sir, how many valid IP we are getting in this subnet mask if we are using? So 2 power h minus 2. So 2 power. How many bits of? 7 minus 2. So 128 minus 2. How many valid addresses we are getting in single network? 126. Okay. So the class A is very simple. Now we need to jump to class B, class A. So before performing the class B subnetting or class A, must be clear some basic scenarios. Now verify. So in class B, we are getting a how many octet free? We are getting 2 octet is fixed and 2 octet is free. So same bits, 16-bit is fixed, 16-bit is free. But which scenario we use? Class B or class A? How to use? For example, if you are receiving email and in email, if you require 270 address. So in class C, total address we can provide 254 or 256. Any possibility available from class C we can provide? No, because in class C only 1 octet we are getting. This one. In 1 octet, we possible to get those value. If you plus all values, so we can get total addresses only how many? 255 address. But we require 270. If you required 300, if you required 500, if you required 1000, so class C will provide? No. So that is the reason we jump to second octet. Why we jump second octet? Because in second octet, we can also get how many bits? 8 bits. But total is 16 because 1 octet is also 8 bit. Nah? So 8 plus 8, 16. If you are getting a 16 bits, so this bit how to represent? First we put 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, 2 power 5, 6 and 7. And then we are getting the values 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64 and then 120. But if you plus all values, so we can fulfill only 255 address requirement. But if you want to use more than 255, then we need to go to second octet. But 0 to 7 is already used. But now in 16-bit, how many values remaining? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 15. Same thing we need to do 2 power. So we can get the values actual. So how to get the values? Now verify. 256, 512, 1024, 2048, 4096 8192 16384 and 3276. So same scenario, we put higher, then lower, then lower, then lower, then lower again. Values we are reach, but same this scenario. So last time we are getting a higher is this one. So represent 32768 16384 8192 4096 2048 1024 512 256. Okay, now but values. So basically this one is first, second bit, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and this one is 8 bits. So 8 is represented already. But now 9th, 10th, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 16. So right now 9th, 10th, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 16. So actually in 2 octets, we are getting a 16 bits, but in 16 bit, how many total address we are getting in 2 octets? So verify now, very simple step we follow again. So this one is your 2 octet. If you plus all 8 bits in 1 octet, so we are getting a total address is 255. But if you turn on 9 number bit, so 9 number bit is 256. So 9 number bit, and we are also using 8 bit also. So total address we are getting after using a 9 number bit, how many? 511. If you are using 10 number bits, so that means 10 number means 512 plus 511. So how many total address on 10 number? Total address 1023. Same 1024 if we on. So this one is also plus. We are getting a 2047 because 11th number. If 12, so 12 number is same. This one is also plus. So 2047 plus 2048, 4095. If we are using a 13 number bit, so 4096 plus 4095. So total is 8191. If you plus this one, 40 numbers. So 40 numbers say 8192 plus 8192. So but we are getting a 1. So that means 16383. Clear? Now, this one values is clear. Now, if we are using a 15 number, 16384. So then, so 16384 plus 383. So we are getting a 32767. And now, if you plus this one 16 number value also. So how many values we are getting now? Verify. Total address 65535. So if you are using total 16 bits, so total address is 65,535. So this one is actual information about the total address. Now we need to learn about next part. We can discuss next part. But verify. In class B, we are getting a 2 octet free. So in 1 octet, this one is 2 octet. In 1 octet, we can put the value 0 to 255. Clear? In second octet, we can also put 0 to 255. But both octet is free. So how to fill? If you start first octet filling, so first octet say I am going to 0 till go to 255. So this address we can get, but in class B, in class A, if you are getting a 2 octet free, if you are getting a 3 octet free. So always remember, other octet help to fill this octet. How to fill? This first octet will start from 0.0. So in second octet, we are putting 0. And this 0.0, 0.1, 0.2 till go to 0.255. That means in this third octet, 0 range is complete because we reach 0 to 255. If we plus one more address in fourth number octet, so it will make a 256, but 256 address is valid? No. So this plus one value, if you plus one more IP, so it will convert into 1.0. In third octet, we are getting 1. In fourth octet, 0. And start from 0, 1.0, 1.1 till go to 1.255. Again, if you plus 1, so it will create new entry, 2.0 address. So we are getting a new address range again, each time. Yes or no? Now, same thing. If I am saying 7.255, if you add one more address, so how many, which address we are getting now? Able. If we are getting a 7.255 is last address, if we plus one more address, so which one is new address or old address? Which one? This plus one. 8.0 will make, because
0.
256 is not valid. Okay. If you are getting a 110.255, then plus one more address. So which one? 111.0.
0.
Okay. If we are, if I'm saying 4.0 is your address, but before 4.0, which value make the 4.0? Which one is coming before 4.0?
3.255.
Yeah, that's good. To 3.255. Now it's a clear point. Now we need to start the learning of class B subnetting part. So if you are receiving the email from your network admin, and admin say required how many users address, dear? 300 users IP. So how to provide? We can provide, no worry. First, admin provide the address, and admin say use this address. Okay, no worry, we can use. So we follow which class? Because 300 users address we can fulfill via which class? Class B or class A. Now, first rule of subnetting is decimal to binary. So if you are using first octet, so 300 is possible to convert? No. So that is the reason we use which one octet, dear? 2 octet concept. And how many octet we use? Only 2 octets. So if we want to convert decimal to binary, so you can convert, but right now it's a long concept. You need to plus minus. So skip this task. No worry. Escape. If you're getting the points, how to convert, no issue. Now second task, directly jump to second task and learn the borrow bit. How to get the borrow bit? Which one is my first on bit for 300 to do decimal to binary? So if we are using complete from if we turn on the 8 number bit, so we can get only 255 address. But if we turn on the 9 number bit, so which one address we can get? How many? 511. That's very good. If we enable 10 numbers, so more than 11 number is more than 12 is more than 13, 14, 15, 16. But we required how many? 300. So we use the borrow bit as which one, dear? 9th number. So 9 number can fulfill now because 511 address. Now third task. Third task is default subnet mask to CSM. How to convert? So class B default subnet mask, first write down 255, 255, 0.0. In this 0, 8 bits. In this 0, how many bits? 8 bits. So how to represent? 255, 255, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Now we are doing a which one concept? Users or devices. That means we need to follow the host portion. Host means turn off your bits. How many bits borrow from subnet mask? 9 numbers. So turn off coming from this side and 9 bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dot. So complete 8 bits off, one more bits off. How many bits on now remaining? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. Now DSM to CSM. First 2 octet is already full, so no need to change. But in third octet, 7 bits on. 7 bits means go to 7 bits means you need to plus this value 128, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2. So I think we can get the value is 254. But in fourth octet, we are getting any on bit? No, it's a 0. So CSM is 255, 255 dot 254 dot 0. Now fourth number task, increment. So increment is very simple, 256 minus. Verify in your subnet mask which octet is not fulfilled. First is full, second is full, but third is not fulfilled. Fourth is not fulfilled. But in third is we are getting a value, but in fourth octet we are not getting a value. So always put values octet, 254. So how many increment? 2. Now fifth number task. Fifth number is also very simple. We need to get the block information. So block address we are already getting from my custom network admin 172.10.0.0. And now verify in your subnet mask first 2 octet fixed. So that means this one is fixed. Third octet is 0. Fourth is 0. That means this one is my which one network address? First network. Now how to get the block valid IP? Again, simple. Write down 2 octet as it is, 172.10 dot. So this increment value must be put on third octet or fourth octet. First, we need to put this two increment value in third octet, 2.0, and this one create a second network. But before second network 2.0, which one value is coming for broadcast? Able. Which value?
1.255.
Very good. 172.10.1.255 is broadcast, and valid IP
Okay.
start 0.1 go to 0.255, and 1.0 is also valid IP until go to 1.254. Now, so this one is
254.
my valid IP, and whenever we are sending the email for admin, so we need to always attach this three information: network, valid, and broadcast. This one we attach, but in second block. But if someone say how to know how many valid IP we are using in this subnet mask, so verify your off bits. How many bits off in your subnet mask? 8 plus 1, 9. So 2 power 9 minus 2. So 512 minus 2. How many valid IP in my block?
510.
500. Oh, very good. We can get easily. So class B is also simple. Now next task. Next task is again we are doing, for example, if you are receiving the email, in email, if someone say, I just need to get how many IPs? 1000 user IP. How to resolve? First, we are getting the address from admin 178.20.0.0. Now, so we need to follow which one class? Class B. How to follow? First task, decimal to binary. So we already done. We need to do again? No. We jump directly which one task? Borrow bit. How to get the borrow bit? For 1000, we need to just go to second octet. Can you please verify second octet which number, position number value we need to turn on in second octet? Which value we need to use? Position number value. If we use 9 number, so how many address we are getting? 9 number 511. So not fulfill. If we are using a position number 10, that means 512. So how many address? 1023. And how many we required? 1000. That means good. So borrow bit is how many? 10. Now third number task. DSM to CSM. So class B default subnet mask is 255.255.0.0. Same we need to represent 255.255. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Now, how many bits we need to turn off for user? Because we are doing a host concept. So host always off the bit. So how many borrow? 10. So coming from this side, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 dot 1 2. How many bits turn on remaining now? 1 2 3 4 5 6. And how to create DSM to CSM? 255 255 and 6 bits on me is how many? So 128 64 32. This one values plus how many? So I think you can get the 252 now. So CSM is ready. Now fourth number task we need to follow. Fourth number task is increment. Increment is very simple. 256 minus which octet value is not fulfilled? Able, can you please verify in your subnet mask? Okay, last octet we need to also write down 252.0 because fourth octet is also not fulfilled. This now verify which octet we need to minus with increment value. Any idea? Able, which octet value we
No,
need to do minus?
I'm not sure.
Verify in your subnet mask which octet is not fulfilled. Which octet? Fulfill. Which octet is? If we are getting in first octet 255, that means full or free?
Yes.
25. Full, because we are not getting any space to add value now. Second octet is full or free?
Is the third that is not free? The third octave is not free.
Yeah, third octet is not fulfilled. So we need to put the value is 252. How many value increment? 4. Now fifth number task. We need to follow the block. Block address is already provided by admin. This one address use 178.20.0.0. So verify this first octet fixed, second is fixed, but third or fourth is always free. We are already getting the 0.0. That means this one is my which one address? First network. And how to get the block and broadcast and valid IP? So write down this values, 2 octet values as it is 178.20 dot. And increment is 4. That means this increment must be put first. Third octet number 4.0. And this one is we are creating second network, but we required no. Before 4.0, which one octet is which value is coming? Ever
3.255 3255 3.
Very good. 178.20.3.255 is which one address? A broadcast. And valid IP is 0.12 go to 0.255. 1.0 is also IP 1.255 till go 2.0 till go to 2.255. Then start 3.0 till go to 3.254.
255.
So 254. 55 is my broadcast. So this one is my
254. Yeah.
Yes, valid IP. Now, whenever we are sending email, so we need to always put this 3 information. So network, valid IP, and broadcast. But how to provide the valid IPs in this block? How many valid IP? How to provide? So verify the off bits. How many bits off? 8 plus 2. So that means 10 na? 2 power 10 minus 2. So 1024 minus 2. How many valid IP we are getting? Verify total valid IP. 1022. Okay. So class B is also clear. Now we need to follow class A. Class A very simple because class A only concept based. For example, if you are receiving the email, an email network admin say, I just need to use only 2 users IP. But from which class? Provide the class A. And network admin say, please use this address 10.10.10.0. Use this address. So first task we need to follow decimal to binary. Okay, 2-number decimal value we can convert from first octet and we can convert from second octet. Which octet we need to use to convert decimal to binary? Verify. First octet fulfill this requirement or second octet required?
First,
very good. Because first octet 255, na? So remove the other octet. Remove this one is also. Now, so 2 means we need to convert binary 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. Now it's good. Now second task is borrow bit. So for 2, borrow bit is coming from this side and which number octet, which number value first on? Second and second position number. So borrow bit is 2. Now third task. DSM to CSM. So default subnet mask for class A to we need to write down DSM first. 255.0.0.0. How many octet free? 1, 2, 3. Each octet 8 bits. So how to represent? Multiple 0. Write down your DSM first. 255.0.0.0.0. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't want to use again and again. Copy this one and paste. Second octet, third octet, and one more. This one is fourth octet. So we represent all 3 octets 0, 0. Now next task.